Hi guys, my name is Will and welcome to our video on using the Panasonic FZ2000 camera kit. The core of the kit is the FZ2000 itself, which is a fixed lens DSLR style camera with an extremely wide zoom range. Inside the kit's case you'll find the camera itself with an SD card inside, a Rode Video Mic Pro Plus, a Rode Link wireless mic, the camera's battery charger, cables and a pair of high-end headphones. You will need to book a tripod separately, and for these kits we're offering the Manfrotto 190X, which is in the booking system as tripod for FZ2000 kit. To take the battery out for charging, slide this switch at the top of the battery area. Push back the holding catch and the battery will spring out. Slide it into the charger and plug it into the wall. When it's done charging, put it back in the camera by lining up the battery contacts and sliding it back in. The SD card lives behind this door. Open it by sliding the panel back and then push the card to spring it out. Reverse this process to put it back in. To turn the camera on, move the power switch to the on position, then fold the screen out so you can see what you're doing. First thing you want to do is reset the camera back to its factory settings. To do this, press the menu button and use the control to scroll to the third menu, then down to the fifth page. Here, choose Reset and select Yes to all of the options to put the camera back to its factory settings. With that done, you'll want to format the SD card to get the maximum space for recording. Choose Format from the sixth page of the third menu and select Yes to wipe everything off the card. Since we're in the UK, make sure you set the system frequency of the camera to 50 Hz to avoid any strobing from lights. You set this in page 5 of the third menu, just under the reset option from earlier. Before you record anything, you'll need to set the camera's recording mode. These settings are in page 2 of the top menu. We'd suggest you use the highest quality at 25p, which is the top option in this screen. Also on this page, make sure you have the exposure mode set to M so you can manually control settings like ISO, shutter speed and aperture. The ND filter switch on the side of the lens will allow you to darken the image for shooting in bright light. If the image is too dark at any time, check to make sure the switch is in the off position and hasn't been left on a darker setting by somebody else. Make sure the camera's focus style is set to MF for manual focus. This way you can use the focus ring on the lens to focus the image instead of it being done automatically. Focus peaking and focus magnification settings can be adjusted in menu 2, page 4. This camera has a ginormous zoom focal length of 24 to 480mm. To zoom in and out, either rotate the wheel on the lens or use the dial next to the main shutter button. In manual exposure mode, the dial on the top of the camera will control the iris value of the lens and the main dial will control shutter speed. ISO can be changed by pressing up on the control pad and the white balance can be adjusted by pressing right. If you need to use one of the external microphones, slide it onto the hot shoe and connect it to the mic socket on the side of the camera body. At this point you'll also want to plug the headphones into the socket on the same side of the camera. To set up the mic, make sure it's turned on, then go to page 7 on the top menu to adjust the mic level. You'll probably want it all the way down at -12 dB to stop the sound from clipping. On the back of the Video Mic Pro, you can also add or reduce the gain with this switch, and add in 2 kinds of high pass filter with this switch. If you need to charge the microphone, just plug a USB cable into the side and let it power from your computer or even your mobile phone charger. The wireless mic is set up in the same way, but you need to turn on both the transmitter and the receiver and make sure they're both cabled up correctly. With everything set up, just press either the dedicated record button or the main shutter button to start recording. If you want to play back your recording, press the mode button to switch into playback mode. Here, use the touch screen to navigate around your clips. That's it for this video. My name's Will, and I'll see you next time. It's like having sunglasses for your camera. There you go. You can have that, Matt. You can have it.